Hello and welcome to another game of World of Tanks, this time on Winter Himmelsdorf. Today I'm playing with some of my friends, Wolf Matty in his Type 59 and Osmunch in his IS-6, and we've decided to go for a rather unconventional tactic for this. My friend Osmunch has decided to go for a conventional one though. He's going up the hill in his heavy tank, although it might not be all that wise in the IS-6 because it lacks gun depression to really work on the hill. However, Wolf, Matty and me, we're going to try and cause as much disarray as we can to their centre, really. So as you can see, I'm just giving cover, making sure he doesn't get flanked whilst making the manoeuvre. And to my left I spot an E25, which I do my best to try and get some early damage in against. So as I continue, I take a quick glance at the hill soon, although I do want to make sure this KV-1S and Churchill don't catch me off guard. So now I take a quick glance at the hill, see if I can help in any way, but it looks like I won't be able to, so I keep on moving. And it looks like we've caught quite a few of them here. I've tried to take a sneaky shot, but it just doesn't happen for me. So I start to move in to begin to help my platoon mate. And my shots just don't want to hit today. However, I am getting some bounces myself, so it's not all bad. And I take quite a hit there, I think, from the FCM on the hill. Let's see where he managed to pen that. Oh, I can't even see. Quite an interesting penetration there. So I move up to try and help my platoon mate against the scout, which has ended up behind him. And this is when I see a KV-1S moving up, which I prioritise, as the gun on the KV-1S can cause severe problems for even tier 8s. Here though I end up in a bit of a pickle. The AMX AC-46 locks me in. I don't really want to push against it, so I'm just biding time and trying to keep them focused on me whilst my platoon mate moves round them and begins to work on the sides of them. As you can see, I can't really do anything. This AMX really wants me. He doesn't even care that he has another type to his left. But now he makes a mistake. He starts withdrawing, so I use this to my advantage to move up and take some shots. I detrack the T-150, re-aim against his turret, and after my reload manage to get some damage in. And then I pull back as I notice the AMX AC comes to get me. But he manages to get a shot into my side when I'm fumbling around on the rocks. So here, I'm trying to fall back using the carcass of the VK-2801 to cover me, myself. But again I take a hit, so I begin to move up. And I managed to get the final hit into the AMX. And as you can see now, our rather unconventional tactic seems to have paid off. We had managed to get around 5 or 6 tanks of their team all focused into one spot, which gave them less tanks to work the left and obviously less tanks to go up to the hill. So now all they really have left is this Type 59 and the Tiger P&R. The artillery piece isn't all that effective on this map. The only real concern would be if he was to come at us acting more as a tank destroyer rather than a artillery piece. So take a quick snapshot here. I really should have just aimed it down, but laziness. So I carefully aim this one to make sure I get the kill, and then I bounce a shot from the ARL and continue my advance. I fire on the move and it ricochets, and I moved up angling to make sure he wouldn't be able to penetrate me as I move up. So I then secure this kill and continue to move on. However, this is where it gets boring. The artillery kind of hides, we don't know where it is, so we all go in a search for it, and it takes us quite a while to find him. He doesn't end up being on the hill, so it takes a very long time, and it ended up he was actually near his own base in B7, which was quite interesting. I don't know what he was trying to do there, but he failed to kill my platoon mate who had managed to catch him. So now, onto the post-game stats for this game. Onto the post-game stats, we can see that I obtained a steel wall and damaged a large portion of the enemy team again. Moving on to the damage reports, we can see that me and my platoon mate Wolfmatty did a large portion of damage to the enemy team overall, dealing around 5,200 damage to the enemy team combined. However, it's worth noting that Hollier44 in his VK3601 dealt 3,100 damage alone. Now, I don't know where he was, but I want to assume he was on the hill to get that damage, and if he was, he, by the looks of it, single-handedly dealt with the hill. We also obtained 9 of the, our platoon obtained 10 of the kills, which is 66% of the enemy team that was killed by us. So hopefully this shows that platoons can have great impacts in games, and that if you can, it's always worth platooning up with some friends and playing together. So hopefully you enjoyed this replay and you'll watch some more in the future.